Good evening, everyone. Today is December 1st, Monday, 9 p.m. on the dot, which is December 2nd, Tuesday, 12 a.m. on the dot in Sydney, because Sydney is 3 hours ahead of Hong Kong. So tonight I will be flying from Hong Kong to Sydney, primarily for my graduation. So obviously I'm now taking the bus near my grandma's place all the way to the airport. Then I will fly from Hong Kong directly to Sydney. So it's the usual A30 to airport. But the thing is, like after the Lantau link, it will go to Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge first, then to airport, because this route it's created after the completion of Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge. Prior to that, all A route from Lantau link will go to airport first, then Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge. But this A30 in this case will go to Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge first, then to airport. And another feature of A route is it normally does not stop at Tung Chung and also the airport back, those sort of areas. So is this A30. After Lantau link, well, after Kwai Hin, Kwai Fong, then Lantau link, it will go straight to Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge, then to airport, where obviously I will get off and then to do the check-in for my flight tonight, another overnight red-eye flight from Hong Kong to Sydney. So again, now it's 9-ish in Hong Kong, 3 hours behind of Sydney is 12 a.m.-ish. So follow me on my flight tonight from Hong Kong to Sydney as we reach Hong Kong airport. Later I will talk about more. So in the meantime, I will see you in a bit. So it's just 10 o'clock in Hong Kong, which is 1 o'clock in Sydney. I have arrived in Hong Kong International Airport, and for the time being I've already checked in, like for my check-in bag, get my boarding pass. Here obviously won't show you the details, common sense for security reason. So check-in process, it's pretty smooth. Not only like the length of the queue, there's barely like no queue, because it's not a peak season for Hong Kong people, early December, not even Christmas yet. So you can go to some of the self-check-in kiosks specifically for Cathay Pacific. In case you're wondering why I'm flying Cathay Pacific, it's because I bought the itinerary Manchester, Hong Kong, Sydney, Sydney, Hong Kong, then Hong Kong, Manchester, with Cathay Pacific through multi-city. It's more cheaper in terms of price to buy this section. So this section, like Hong Kong to Sydney, I will continue flying with Cathay Pacific. Obviously you can choose Qantas or even Hong Kong Airline, which are the 3 airlines which fly directly between Hong Kong and Sydney. But for the reason that I explained earlier on, I will continue to fly Cathay Pacific. So back to the basic, you go to a self-check-in kiosk, scan your, let's say, passport or so, and then they will ask you to verify the details. As soon as correct, continue on scrolling all those whatsoever acknowledgement, and then simple agreeing to those T's and C's, and then they will the self-check-in kiosk will generate the bag tag if you do have a check-in bag, which I do have one as per allowance, and then also the physical boarding pass as well. Then you go to the backdrop area to get your bags in. It's already all done. My flight tonight is CX101. Boarding time it's 11:15 for 11:55 departure, which means there's like almost 2 hour time, well, until departure. So probably for now we'll go to the departure area and then to prepare for tonight's flight. There you go. 18 minutes past 10 Hong Kong time, which is 18 minutes past 1 Sydney time. I have arrived at boarding gate 23 to prepare for my Cathay Pacific flight CX101 from Hong Kong directly to Sydney. Yep. So that's at gate 23. It's just roughly a 5-minute walk once you cleared customs. You don't need to take those driverless train to your to this gate at gate 23. So this aircraft CX101 from Hong Kong to Sydney is operated by a Boeing 777-300ER B-KPE. This aircraft arrived from Sapporo, Japan to Hong Kong just now this evening at CX581. As I'm flying in economy class, this Boeing 777-300ER features a configuration of 343. Yes, 343 configuration in this economy class. So it's still roughly an hour to boarding. Like boarding commences at 11:15. So I will just hang around, grab some seat. I mean, there are quite a lot of empty seats, and then to charge my phone or other sort of devices. Basically, whenever you have to, kill some time, and to later board my flight for this Cathay Pacific Airbus. Not Airbus, sorry. It's Boeing 777-300ER B-KPE CX101 from Hong Kong to Sydney here at gate 23.
Adopt the position shown in your safety card. 如果遇到緊急情況，或者出現 brace 請跟緊安全指示卡，做出保護自己嘅姿勢。In case of emergency, escape card lighting switches on automatically to guide you to the exit. 喺緊急情況下，逃生路線嘅照明系統會自動亮起，指示你去逃生出口。Follow the crew's instructions. 請遵照機艙服務員嘅指示。Remove high heel shoes and leave all personal belongings in the aircraft. 脱下高踭鞋，將所有個人物品留喺飛機上。Our crew are pointing out the exit. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with your nearest exit. 請留意，我哋嘅機艙服務員正為你指示逃生出口。When going down the evacuation slide, sit up straight, keep your arms in front of you, and look towards the landing point. 使用逃生物體時，請坐直，將雙手向前伸直，望向落地嘅位置。Once you have exited the aircraft, move away immediately. 離開機艙後，請迅速遠離飛機。Please take a look at your safety card for what to do in the unlikely event of an emergency. 請查閱你嘅安全指示卡，了解緊急事故嘅逃生程序。Now that we're almost ready for takeoff, make sure your turntable and TV are put away. Your seat should now be in the upright position and your seatbelt fastened. 我哋即將起飛，請確保你嘅摺台同電視已經收好，將椅背校正，扣好安全帶。Finally, and just as importantly, 最後祝各位旅途愉快。Enjoy the journey.
So as we are about to push back for takeoff, let's quickly introduce the feature.
Business class. In an emergency, pull the red lever down and slide the door open to exit. Please review the instructions now to familiarize yourself with this action. 乘搭商務客艙嘅乘客，喺緊急情況下，請拉下扶手控制桿，然後經扶門拉降離開座位。依家請查閱說明，了解相關操作。
加乘登陆客乘客在紧急情况下，请拉下扶手控制杆，然后把更拉门开就稳。现在请查阅说明，了解相关操作。
So
Dear passengers, please note the usage of the green landing mask image to indicate the exit location and of the green color for the exit door arrow and open the unit. Thank you.
So my seat tonight, it's a 42C, the fourth row of the economy class cabin, and aisle seat. The seat pitch or leg width is 32 inches. The seat width is 17.2 inches. Here you get a touchable TV screen where you can plug your USB port, your cancelling a headphone. You can pull this out to put some of your items and your cup maybe. The tray table opens like this. Move it back and forth, fold in half. There you go. So that's the seat pocket. We were given the menu for tonight, which consists of supper and breakfast, which I'm gonna go through the details once we are in the air. As included, you get the safety card, air sickness bag, in-flight magazine, the noise cancelling headphone as well. Every two seat, well I can't see, but where I'm touching, every two seat there is a universal power socket, and there is a coat hook on every seat. The back itself, it's adjustable, so that's it. Here at Cathay Pacific CX101 from Hong Kong to Sydney, not Airbus again, it's Boeing 777-300ER, B-KPE. I'm here at 42C, the fourth row in economic class, aisle seat, 32 inches of leg room and then 17.2 inches of seat width.
Cabin crew, please carry out your pre-takeoff checks, please. Thank you.
on the English or Chinese? Both.
water to keep us hydrated during this overnight red-eye flight to Sydney. So the menu looks like this. So from Hong Kong to Sydney, you get 2 hot meals, 1 supper, dinner, or whatsoever. Comes with breakfast as well. So for supper, you get 3 options for the main, and for breakfast you get 2 options for the main, and of course a list of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. You can refer to the back page of the menu. So finally, as I already most importantly changed my Hong Kong SIM card to the Australian one, I will go through the in-flight entertainment system on this Cathay Pacific Boeing 777-300ER in economic class. So pretty usual. It looks like this. It's touchable on screen, which you can divide as split into World Explorer. basically from Hong Kong to Sydney, you will fly over a bit of the Pacific Ocean, going down to Sydney. Note that Hong Kong is 3 hours behind of Sydney during the Australian summertime. And some of the dot points are some locations that Cathay Pacific fly to. You can choose the cockpit and also aircraft 360. Wi-Fi is available on this flight, but it's you have to pay at a cost. There are several toilets to tell you the availability. There are at least 2 at the front of the economy class cabin. You get a reading light if you wish to, and also a call bell button for cabin crew. Setting wise of the noise cancelling headphone, well, I haven't even plugged back yet, sorry. Is it? Yeah. Anyways, should be good, but you can adjust the control of the screen in terms of the brightness, the volume of the earphone as well. Languages, you can change between English, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, Japanese, Korean, French and German, and maybe kids mode if you need to. If you want to watch together, whoever it is, you can slide activate and deactivate. You can connect to your personal Bluetooth headphone instead of the provider Cathay Pacific one, and also the accessibility of setting in terms of the font size if you want to magnify or not. So down into movies, you can split into all sorts of genres like this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12 genres of movies, and in several languages as well. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like heaps of languages, which should fit your need if you need to. Similarly to movies, you can search all sort of genres and also languages. While obviously you can see the genre and language range of TV is narrower than that of the movies. So audio, there are several highlights and some of the recent one as well. Obviously, it's the beginning of December, which means the beginning of the Advent calendar of Christmas. So makes sense there is a Christmas playlist already early December. Yeah. Then into games, it's those traditional ones. Nothing really too special. Then Cathay shop, in case you wanna do some shopping during the flight, which up to you. At least I'm not. In-flight dining, if you like to prefer not to look at the physical menu, you can scroll down the in-flight screen here. Looks like this. So you can split into supper, 3 options for main, breakfast, 2 options for main, then drinks, obviously in alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Information is whenever, let's say, if there are any announcement, which obviously there is a Wi-Fi on this Boeing 777-300ER aircraft, but you have to pay. Connecting gate. Well, Sydney is already my final destination, so you can just ignore it. But if you are connecting to other places internationally or domestically, this may suit you. For example, I hear my neighboring passenger, 42D, she said she needs to transfer to Canberra. Well, not related to this to my journey, but in this case, you will need to collect your bag in international terminal. Then you will need to make your own way to domestic terminal. Depend on which connecting airline. Then you go to the respective terminal to check in, then catch a flight to Canberra. But Sydney is my final destination, so that does not apply to me. Any feedback? So these are the instructions of how you connect to the Wi-Fi portal on board. As you can see, it's not free. You will need to pay at for different time range for at different price. And last but not least, this one is just a quick guide to the in-flight entertainment if you need, but I don't really need to. So let's go to movies to begin with in this in-flight entertainment system. What do you think, guys? You know what? Since it's about Christmas time, I will watch this one, the best Christmas pagan ever. I'm not sure if I've watched this movie before, but I'll see. You can choose the audio language and also the subtitle if you need to. Again, English, it's not my mother language, and Cantonese, it's mine, so that's what I will do for this movie to start with. So this is the classic advertisement, which now you can actually skip ad, but it would still show you a bit of the advertisement, then you can try to skip. Not like some of the advertisement that you have to like mandatorily watch for the first couple of seconds, then you can skip. This one you can skip the advertisement straight away. Similar to this one as well. Skip. Less than an hour into the flight, the first main meal, supper is served. I guess because it's an overnight flight and they want to serve as soon as possible so that people can rest as much as possible. So I got the main for myself. It's pork stew polenta. So as usual, it comes with a side salad, fruit, butter with bun, and Haagen-Dazs ice cream. For drinks, I would like to have, or actually want to have the Huailou handcraft beer, but the cabin crew who served me said it's not in their main trolley, which he said he would give me the drink, my choice of alcoholic drink later on. So for now, when the food like the bread and the pork stew, it's still hot, I will quickly start diving into them, while the rest, like the salad, fruit and ice cream, which gonna be like eaten cold, I will leave them later while I'm I'm having the hot one, waiting for my choice of drink, the alcoholic one, the Guilo handcraft beer. Okay, it's just this Guilo handcraft beer, but that took surprisingly long as in I actually have to press the call bell, and then the call bell, the cabin crew responded like almost like 10 minutes later already, when I have already smashed my supper already. Then the drink, my choice of drink, the alcoholic drink, the Guilo handcraft beer, it's served almost like separately, because normally with the hot beer, with the drink, it should be served almost, if not all together. But I'm a bit surprised, but finally at least I got what I wanted, the alcoholic drink, Guilo handcraft lager, the handcraft beer, finally. Well, toilet time. While I'm waiting for to try another main, which is the fried fish one. So, because I had a bit of the beer, not like completely finished, but good enough for me to have a quick pee, because I need to. And obviously, I kindly requested, could I try the fried fish as well if available? So in the meantime, let's quickly go through the toilet tour and also to do my business. So this is a toilet between premium economy and economy. So a mirror, 2 mirror, a handrail in case of turbulence. There is a baby, a bassinet here if you're traveling with infants. It opens like this, close like this. Obviously, you will flush it after you finish your business. Some tissues if you need to dump your bin. Obviously, hand wash, antiseptic, hand gel, and also hand cream. There is a coat hook in this toilet. It's, I would say, a relatively small one, probably because in the middle of the 2 classes, and the floor is a bit wet for some reason, but probably the cabin crew gave like a small towel for whoever is using the toilet to wipe the floor, to make the floor less slippery, less prone to get injured. So that's enough bullshitting for me. I will quickly do my business before I leave the toilet to the next customer who is in need to whatever extent it might be. So this is my second main meal of the night. Obviously this time I have to press the call bell to kindly request if, when I mentioned earlier, if the fried fish is still available. Thankfully this time the cabin crew responded way quicker than earlier on. I requested the Guilo beer. So this is the fried fish with corn and rice. You still get bread with butter, the salad, fruit. For the ice cream this time, it's some chocolate flavor compared to the previous strawberry one. And drink this time, it's the apple juice one. The cabin crew noted I need to press the call bell once I finish my food, so that the cabin crew can collect the food as soon as possible, because you can probably feel it. The light of the aircraft, it's already off. You can see it's still lighting because I press the lighting of my seat for you to see, to minimize disruption to other fellow passengers. So without further ado, I will quickly finish my second main meal of the supper, then press the doorbell. Press the call bell for the cabin crew to collect my second main meal ASAP, as soon as possible. today, mate. It's a 7:15 in Hong Kong, which is if Sydney, or Sydney is 3 hours ahead of Hong Kong. It's a 10:15 in the morning. We are about less than an hour and a half of touching down into Sydney. The second round of hot meal, I mean the breakfast served. So I got myself the dim sum as the main. As you can see, there's glutinous rice chicken, ha gao, siu mai with the beef ball, I believe. It comes with some sides as well as usual, mixed fruit, pineapple yogurt, butter and jam with bun. For drinks, I go with the Hong Kong food. You need to go with the Hong Kong classic, so I get myself a Hong Kong milk tea.
Australia has strict biosecurity rules that apply to food. We need all to protect Australia's environment, wildlife, farming, and wildlife from dangerous pests and diseases. That's why we must always declare or dispose of non-human foods, such as fruit, vegetables, spices, grains, meat, eggs, and dairy, as well as plants, flowers, or seeds, and water-loving products, such as fur or shells. You must declare any shoes or equipment with cyanide, or that have been used in rivers or lakes, or if you have been to a farm or in contact with farm animals in the past 30 days. Remember, all food you are serving on board must be left on board, not taken when you leave. When you arrive, a biosecurity officer will check your incoming passenger declaration, and your bags may be screened and inspected. You are responsible for all items in your luggage. If you don't declare truthfully, it may result in a penalty. Your visa may be cancelled, and you may be refused entry into Australia. You might also be prosecuted in court. If you are unsure, just declare it. You will not be penalised if you declare and present all goods, even if they are not allowed in Australia. We also need to keep people safe from communicable diseases. If you feel sick, you have a fever, cough, sore throat, or are having difficulty breathing, please tell a crew member now. This will protect you, your family, and others in the community. Make your arrival into Australia as easy as possible. Just declare it.
So 25 minutes up to 9 Hong Kong time, which is 25 minutes to 12 here in Sydney. We are about to land in Sydney, so how will it feel overall? How this Cathay Pacific CX, yeah, as you can see, seated for landing, CX101 from Hong Kong to Sydney in this Boeing 777-300ER economy class. So check-in, it's pretty straightforward and smooth. You go to the self-check-in kiosk, print the boarding pass, like a physical one, and back, and go to the check-in desk to drop your bag. That's it. There are barely no queue at all, so it's fairly smooth. Our departure gate from Hong Kong, gate 23, is one of the shortest distance once you go through customs, so that saves a bit of time after you clear customs to the gate, so that you can hang around just for more. The seat pitch for leg room 32 inches, seat pitch seat 17.2 is pretty comfortable for this 9-inch power flight down under. The meal service is overall food quality is
Welcome to Sydney. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned on. Be careful when opening the overhead compartment as identity time is for us. Please also check that you have all your personal belongings before leaving the aircraft. You may now switch on your personal electronic devices with the lap actions. Passengers with connecting domestic flights must clear their baggage in the customs hall before proceeding to their flights. It's been a pleasure taking care of you today. If Sydney is home, a very warm welcome home. Thank you for flying Cathay Pacific, a member of the One World Alliance.
歡迎嚟到悉尼，為安全起見，請留喺座位並保持安全帶扣上，直至扣上安全帶燈號聲明為止。當打行李櫃時請小心，以免物件跌下。離開機艙時，請帶齊所有嘅隨身行李，以免遺留在機上。期間可以使用有網絡嘅個人電子用品。要轉乘國內航機嘅旅客，你嘅行李必須通過海關檢查，然後繼續餘下嘅航程。我哋好高興可以為你服務，一齊度過呢趟愉快嘅空中旅程。多謝你選乘雲有一家嘅成員國泰航空，期待再次喺我哋嘅航班上同你見面。各位旅客，歡迎來到悉尼。為確保安全，請您留在座位上並扣好安全帶，直到安全帶指示燈熄滅